Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Rizwil Hadi bin Muhammad Zawi, and my metric number is H1A2238. So today I would like to present about introduction of franchise agreement. A franchise agreement is a contract between a brand owner, franchisor, and an operator, franchisee, that allows the franchisee to run a business with the brand name of the owner, as long as the terms of the contract are followed. Next, main legislation in Malaysia is the Franchise Act 1998. The Ministry of Domestic Trade, Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs is the regulator of the Act. The Franchise Development Division is headed by the Registrar of Franchises or Registrar. Every franchise business must be registered with the Registrar of Franchise. Then, as a general rule, a franchisor is not liable for the acts of its franchisees. Then, franchisors should be cautious when considering the extent of control over the franchise operations so as to avoid liability for the negligence of the franchisee. Next, the existence of training programs for franchisees employees does not necessarily signify a franchisor's control over a franchise business. Like example, Peterson versus Domino's Pizza 2014.
Section 27 of the FA 1998. A franchisor may forbid its franchisee from carrying the same nature of its business. A franchisee shall give a written guarantee to a franchisor that the franchisee, including its directors, the spouses and immediate family of the directors, and his employees shall not carry on any other business similar to the franchise business operated by the franchisee during the franchise term and for 2 years after the expiration of earlier termination of the franchise agreement.
Hello, my name is Sudis Fathan Adha bin Zaidi. My metric number H1A2625. I want to continue about right of franchisee. Section 4 of the Franchisee Acta in 1998, right to operate a business according to the franchise system as determined by the franchisor during a term to be determined by the franchisor. Right to use a mark or a trade secret or any confidential information or intellectual property owned by the franchisor or relating to the franchisor. The franchisor possesses the right to administer continuous control during the franchisee term over the franchisee business operation in accordance with the franchise system. The franchisee may be required to pay a fee or other form of consideration.
Assalamualaikum. I am Nurul Farah Ain binti Abdullah with matrix number H21A2565. I will present about legal issues in Malaysia. Firstly, franchisees and franchisors must register with professional organizations before starting their firm, subject to regulations and restrictions. Next, foreign franchisors must register with registrar before selling in Malaysia or selling to Malaysian nationals, while local franchisors and master franchisees must register as well. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Putri Fatin Ashra binti Effendi. My matrix number H21A2613. Next legal issue is inadequate franchise support. Franchise agreements may stipulate that franchisors must offer their franchise a particular level of assistance. Franchisors may choose to file a lawsuit if they believe they are not getting the support they are entitled to under terms of the agreement. What the law requires of the franchisor in order to assist franchise can be made clear with the aid of franchise attorney. Franchisor liability for franchise action. Even though the error appears to have nothing to do with the franchise system, the franchisor may be held liable if a franchisee or one of the franchise employees commits it. An expert franchise law and business attorney can assist in navigating the legal system and minimizing harm to his or her client if the franchisor bears some of the guilt for a particular activity.
My name is Muhammad Ali Shakmal. My number matrix is H1A to 11. Franchising law change. Even though the era appears to have nothing to do with the franchise system, the franchisor may be held liable if a franchise or one of the franchisee employee commit. An expert franchise law and business authority can assist in navigating the legal system and minimizing harm to his or her client if the franchisor bears some of the guilt for a particular activity. Next is termination. According to Section 31 of the Franchise Act of 1988, the franchise agreement may be terminated following a franchise opportunity to correct a breach. Common examples of violations that are typically regarded as fair include violation of agreement, non-complete clause, misleading accounting, and non-payment.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Damnaj bin Yusuf. My number matrix is H218168. Now I would like to present about conclusion. Okay, for conclusion, we sum up despite that the fact Malaysia's legal system is usually seen as reasonable and equitable, there are some concerns that must be addressed. For example, although it is only used in extreme cases, the death penalty is still legal in the country. Despite the fact that Malaysia is widely seen as having a relatively open society, certain of its legal restrictions, such as those governing press freedom, are rather onerous. As a result, Malaysians generally have the ability to express a wide range of viewpoints on any matter of public interest.